Welcome to the live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach, who will be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about every aspect of trading. So Friday, last day of trading week, and I believe that every one of you also aware that today another news coming up, and last day and Friday and Monday are the best day for me to trade, because Friday also there is a lot of volatility comes, a lot of trader close their positions, so we can look for the best trade possible in the market for this session as well as for upcoming sessions. So the only thing, guys and girls, I need is that always do the risk management when you are opening any position, because it's all about the risk management. It's not one trade, two trades. Yesterday you see that we didn't in our NOS session live, there is a trade didn't work out, so that's fine. The most important part here is to remain disciplined and doing the risk management, because when there is a profit we can take the bigger profit, and that's how trading is. So make sure you do the risk management, calculate the lot size properly, so that everything worked out very well. So if you have any question, don't hesitate to use ask the live chat. Using the live chat you can find that, and let me know, guys and girls, if you're here. Boomi is here, hardcore, good morning. Andy, good morning. T, yeah, very good. Lady, good morning, coach. It's another great day to learn something new. Absolutely, that's the best statement. Very good. Always hope for the best, act for the best, so it's always will come to you as a best. So let's begin another trading day. I will begin with, first of all, if we look at first of all bigger picture, starting with gold, and then we'll be looking at Gbpusd, that one also currently trending, and also dollar yen, I saw that also trending. So both of these instruments currently trending, Gbpusd, and also you saw that a trend on dollar pairs. We have seen trend on Gbpusd as well. We look at from the lower time frame, we have seen that trend. So let's begin one by one, starting with gold, and then we'll be looking at GJ. So looking at gold, I want to look at, first of all, higher time frame, because higher time frame will give you a clear picture, removing all the noise from the lower time frame, which is absolutely important to look at the higher time frame. So looking at bigger picture, starting with the monthly chart on GJ, what do you see that gold? What do you see on the monthly is, this is the monthly bearish candle, which is a very important bearish candle. Why I'm saying important is because it has broken this series of higher low. Okay, so for the first time the price is broken from this series of higher low. So because it has broken that series of higher low, after 4 months we can expect now gold to drop further, because it has broken the trend line, and I believe that now gold might come down a bit downside. Even it may drop well below this monthly support. So there is a high probability for gold to drop down. All right, so after a pullback, but at the moment, don't misunderstand this with the lower time frame, guys. On the lower time frame we see a bit more bullish momentum as well, so we'll be looking at that. Now looking at the weekly chart, what we see from the weekly is that this is the weekly price action, and there is a big drop on the weekly if you look at, and with the drop what we have seen that the price so far crossed that 20 EMA and then created this long wick candle. There is a big drop on the weekly as well. After previous weekly red candle, we have seen that there is a drop and the price has formed a long wick at the bottom. So almost 50% body, 50% wick in a zone where we'll be waiting for the daily chart to see what kind of price action from the daily. Now looking at the daily chart, This is the daily move. We can see a bit more clearer picture. If we take our Fibonacci from high to the low, we can see that the price has reached up to 38.2% Fibonacci level. See that yesterday during the news, and from that zone you saw that gold has dropped from that level. At this point, expecting gold, if you look at here, you can see this is the lower time frame price action where gold currently heading in that direction. So if we look at what we see on gold, that from this zone there is a, from the intraday time frame, there is a bearish candle expecting gold to come down further. And what I think that if you look at this one here, this is a bullish price action on gold, and with that bullish price action, what we can see from the lower time frame, it's now dropping down for deeper pullback. Now looking at the 1 hour chart, okay, if we look at the 1 hour chart, you can see this 20 EMA has not been tested yet, so we could see potential trading opportunity from this zone here, which is a very important liquidity zone. So if we look at the intraday, there is already a bearish candle here, a bullish candle with a very strong liquidity graph from the 4 hour, expecting gold to break that low, and this is a very important support. I will be looking both of this level to see if we have any entry in that zone. And from the, if we look at the 15-minute chart, expecting gold to come down, break that low, so break that low, and then to bounce from this level to the upside. So if you look at total overall picture, a big impulse, consolidation, drop down to that, again another impulse, expecting for the price to drop down further and then to bounce from this level. Okay, so this is the main goal here on gold, for the price to look at, to see it has reached to this liquidity zone. Now this is the 15-minute chart where we can see that there is a wickless candle. Now expecting it to drop further and then to give us that entry opportunity. This is the level that we will be looking for gold to give us potential entry opportunity. And in the meantime, we might see even then the price is coming down from that zone. So there is a 5 minutes bearish candle has formed. So what I think that we might see that the price is dropping down from that level to this level here. So if you look at, this is a very important liquidity zone, expecting gold to come down and then to give us that entry. This is the intraday support level. We will be looking to see where is when the price is coming to that zone, we will be looking for pending order for that entry opportunity. And I believe that, guys, in the meantime, if you are enjoying the live session, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Good morning, thank you Franklin. Good morning coach. You are dual. I'm good, thank you very much for asking. And if you look at here, there is a two back-to-back liquidity candle, and I think that gold highly likely we could see that it's dropping down from that level. We could see downside moment from this zone to this liquidity zone, and from this level we can expect gold to give us that potential entry opportunity. Yeah, let's see how much it is gathering liquidity. So if you look at, there is a long bearish candle to this support, expecting it to come down from this zone. And if you look at here, this is a, there is a two back-to-back liquidity candle, right? So we'll see how the price is reacting to that zone, and based on that we will be opening any position if we need it. For me at the moment, I think that we could see that potential downside on gold for short-term perspective. For short-term, we might see that for short-term to this level, and then after that we can expect for the price to give another entry. This is a very important level of support. So looking at the 5-minute chart, what do we see from the 5 minutes perspective? So there is a liquidity candle followed by a doji, expecting it to break in that direction. It's important to look at how the price is reacting. We see that high volatility in the market. You guys might find a little bit of background noise. There is a little bit of development work is going on with us on the backyard, so hope that you guys will find it easy. Now, so here let's see how the market is trying to do, and based on that we will be opening any position once we find this opportunity. So gold, we will be leaving it there, and let me see in the meantime where is our opportunity with Gbpusd, and then we will be looking at also other instrument. GJ, we can see that after this yesterday's big manipulation, the market started to move in the direction at the moment on Gbpusd. So I will be looking at now Gbpusd to see where is our potential entry opportunity, guys and girls. Before I progress further to GJ, before I progress to further to the Gbpusd, we will be looking at, first of all, guys, I just has lost my focus. Probably I need a break for 1 minute. All right, guys. So Friday, I just lost the focus. I just need a little bit of break. So Friday is, if you look at Friday, why is so important Friday? Very simple. Friday, now some people trade only on Friday and Monday because timing is also very important when you are trading. Right? Friday is a very good day, including if you look at other days such as on Monday, also a very good day for trading. Okay. So the reason is Friday is so important is because Friday is where a lot of prop trader who has what I can say that prop traders has a rules to close their position, right? And that brings a lot of volume in the market, because when you close the position, also if you open your sell position, you are basically opening a buy position, right? So it's the other way around. That is why it is so important. So let's look at now GJ as weekend from weekly perspective. I will be looking at, and then we will be looking at one by one in other time frame as well. So let's begin with monthly chart. Are you guys ready for Gbpusd? Let me know using the live chat you are here. We are looking for a scalping right now, but long term is bearish, I suppose. Again, start listening the live at the gym. Well done, Eric. Well done. Doing a good job going to the gym. Take care of your health always. Manuel Hassan, I'm waiting for your live session from Bangladesh. Thank you very much. Anamul Hassan, thanks for joining from such a long distance. Appreciate your support. Make sure you give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Victor analysis, please. $CAD, yes. Aussie yen. Is GJ a buy or sell? There is no answer. Neither buy nor sell. So it's always the other way around. Appreciate your time analysis, Tony. Thank you very much. Anglo Jamir, thank you. GJ. Yes, so let's look at now on GBP JPY, and then again we'll go back to gold to see what's happening around that pair. Now first of all, looking at GBP JPY, what do we see on GJ? Let's look at the daily. Why? Because daily time frame is always I look at first, because this is where you can see a clearer picture about the market. So from the daily, if you look at GJ, it is a long-term bull market, guys and girls. I always talk about the long-term picture. So why do I look at the long-term picture? Is because you need to understand the flow of the market. So this is where also looking at the market from a different perspective is very, very important. See, when traders, let's assume that some trader open buy from here, right? Because that's why the market moved that far. And when the market made that much movement, those who open buy is still in their position. Let me give you an idea why the retail trader always trade against the trend. Why that psychology works is because when you know exactly how the market is moving, what is the reason behind the movement of the market, it becomes much easier for you to understand the total market flow. So for example, if you look at this is a support level here, a bounce. And how does the smart money trade? Let me show you from this perspective how the smart money trading works, so that you know exactly why the market moves, because the market is moved by the smart money. Okay, so we as a retail trader, as a professional trader, we follow their footstep, and that's why it is important to know that how they trade. We need to know what is the smart money trading strategy. Now if you look at here, this is previous resistance, which is turning support here. Okay, a very important level. And with that resistance turning support, what we see on GJ, that this downtrend, okay, this downtrend turned into an uptrend. Now I knew that when there is a downtrend turning into an uptrend, there is a previous resistance. There was a, you see there is a reversal pattern here. The market just had a bounce. So this is a break of trend line. All right, so if you look at, so you see this is a break of trend line, and after break of this trend line, after the price form a double bottom formation, after pricing form at the double bottom formation, there is a breakout and narrow pullback, another breakout, pullback. Now when this level has broken, which is the previous supply area, turned to demand area here, and we see that the market started to move again. So every time the price is coming down for a pullback and then going back up. So when there is a pullback, there is profit taking and the smart money buying. So because what happened is that whenever the price is going up, there are orders are being loaded along the way, and because of that, the more it is going to the upside, the higher chances to go back up further, because what is going up is likely to go up. That's the law of trading. Now And because of that, if you look at from the daily on GJ, we saw that there was a bounce. And at the moment, if you look at current previous daily high, this is the previous daily high on GBP/JPY. Now here is the intraday time frame. We have seen so far huge bounce, narrow pullback, and there is another bounce. Now looking back to the lower time frame, going to the very lower time frame, this is the 1 hour chart, and we have seen that there is this was a big manipulation yesterday, and we have seen that from this zone there is a huge bounce to the upside. With this also there is a liquidity grab in that zone. So what I'm expecting on GJ today, for the price to come down to this support. So this is the 56 minutes later, this candle is closing, expecting for come down for a deeper pullback, and then we can look for entry. So in this session we may not see that much down, or may see, but we will be waiting for an entry along this zone once we see the market has managed to come down to, especially has broken this support here. Okay, so then we will be looking for entry opportunity on GBP/JPY. Okay, so we will be looking for entry opportunity on GJ. And so this is where I'm expecting GBP/JPY to come down and then to give us that entry opportunity. This is the intraday support level that we will be considering support. Okay, so this is the level that you want to see the price has broken. These two are the levels that we can look for trading with the trend. You can see that there is a, if you look at here, you can see after this big move there is a consolidation, and the price has broken that low with this doji, and then has gone aggressively to the upside. On the 15 minutes you can see the price is currently respecting this 20 EMA. So these zones are very important level, and we'll be waiting for GJ to give us an entry opportunity from this level. If the price is dropping down to those levels and getting a rejection, we can look for entry, either pending order or by market order. Let me know, guys and girls, if you are looking any other pairs that currently the market is giving trading opportunity. I'll keep eye here on GJ, and let's see where is our next opportunity for all of them. Coach, can you please explain about AI trade? Good. AI is one of our advanced, so AI stand for artificial intelligence. So basically AI is, if I explain, we have developed, so all my strategy that I am trading is automated. It's very simple. Let me tell you. For example, if I show you this TF indicator, let me show you in a trending market. So if we go to the, where is the, let me bring the trending market on the lower time frame. So looking at GBP/JPY, where is that? Okay, so look at this market here. Okay, this is a trending market. So what that TF indicator or this tool is doing is that we have a strategy that we trade, which is the trend trading strategy. Now, how does a strategy work? A strategy is set of rules based on the price action confirmation and based on the market structure and other factors that you give. For example, if I give you an example, let's say Bollinger Band. Many trader uses Bollinger Band. It's also a very good indicator. Now, if you look at the Bollinger Band, let me turn it on. So if you look at the Bollinger Band, then a simple strategy can be that if the price going up the Bollinger Band and then coming back below, closing as a pin bar, for example, as simply as a strategy, then you will be selling. All right. If the price goes down the lower band of the Bollinger Band, breaking down and then closing back above as a pin bar, then you'll be buying. For example, that could be a strategy. If you can stay disciplined, it's also a good strategy. Now, if you want to trade it, then what you need to do, you need to sit down in front of the chart, wait for the price to do that, and as soon as the candle close, you decide to enter a trade manually with risk management, right? Risk management is very, very important. All right. Now, what is AI? So what you're gonna do, you will program that, right? Everything can be programmed, right? Nowadays everything is programmed. Smartphone, everything is programmed. So you can program that. You can program that if this such condition fulfill, then you open a trade based on this risk setting, which is a kind of automated system. So you automated your trading strategy. Now my strategy are so long time, I use so many times, it's easy for me. I have automated all my strategies, and also I do trade manually because it's the way I love trading, because if I just rely on the automated, I will forget my strategy. I love doing that. So I do trade manually, and also all my strategy is automated. Now the advantage is that when it is automated, you don't have to sit in front of the chart all day long. While you are sleeping, it will trade based on the strategy that you programmed it. So that's the simplest way to use AI. But if you are a beginner, then I would recommend you to stick to manual trading, and you can use AI if you can use in a smaller account, or probably you can use in a demo account, right? And then practice it over time and learn. Okay, so for example, the school will not allow to use calculator, I think, until year 4 or 5 or 6, it depends on the school. So but when you are in year 10 or going to, let's say, college, you even can't progress without a calculator. So every stage has a development. Okay, so that's how it works. So this is how if you look at this TF indicator, is the same thing. So I have programmed. Now it is saving my time, giving me more ease and fastest way, and all my strategy is automated. And for those who are coming in VIP Academy, I also give access to them, my strategies automated system, as well as all my manual trade also I share in the VIP group. So this is what it is. So hope that it makes sense to you and it's easy for you to understand. Don't hesitate to ask any questions. So here is, now we can see that GJ is from this level is just getting a bounce, and let's see here, waiting for us to give an entry after a pullback. Okay, so expected it to break that low, but we see that without breaking that, Gbpsd is just bouncing from that level. So let's see how far we can see the price, and then based on that we'll be entering the trade. Is ready for GJ. Thank you very much. Good morning. So what about gold? Yep, gold and dollar yen. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. So let's look at gold again to see what it is doing. If we look at gold, okay, so for gold, if we look at the 1 hour chart on gold, now for gold we will be waiting for the price to break this low, and what I think gold might try to retest this level. You look at the 4 hour where we can see the market is, so if you look at there is, you see there is a bullish pin bar, which is a very high important area of value, and especially 2002 level, right above 2002 is an important level. And once we see that the market has come back down to that level, then we can look for we can look at to do that. Okay, so here we see there is a liquidity grab from the top on gold, and okay, so there is a liquidity grab on gold from the top. We look at the 15-minute chart. From 15 minutes perspective, there is a, okay, so we see that there is a potential for, from this zone there is a potential for a break to this support level. So looking at the 1 hour chart, so there is a drop here and it's forming a doji here in that zone. Okay, so you see that the price has broken that high, forming a potential doji in that zone. So because it's forming a doji, so 15 minutes closed with a long wick candle. All right, so here is, okay, so hello, good morning, thank you very much. What's your prediction as per today's release on PPI? So today's release on PPI, let's discuss on that. We will be looking at that. So what would be wise to open buy pending order on GJ with news coming up today on retail sales? Yep, yes, so we'll be looking at that. First of all, let's see, this is where there's a long wick candle on 5-minute chart, and from that zone will be, this is a very important support level. I think we might see the price slowly try to break that low. So for the PPI, let me ask you guys and girls, let me know what's your prediction on PPI. Okay, so let me see, let me post a poll to see what community are thinking. So what's your prediction on PPI number 1? So let's think in terms of gold. Gold is bullish or gold is bearish? Okay, so if we look at, let me know guys and girls, what's your prediction on PPI? And let's see now. In the meantime, we can see that from after gathering liquidity multiple times, gold has started to drop from this level, and I think that that drop might bring gold below any of these support level, and expecting it to drop and then to give us an entry opportunity. You see, back to back 3 long week candles has given gold a very high probability for a downside from this zone. And if you look at the daily, you see that the price just has broken. Once the market open, it's trying to pull back in that direction. So from the 1 hour we look at, and 15 minutes. Okay, so in that zone, what we see that in this area, any liquidity gap, we can look for potential entry on gold. Okay, we'll be waiting for the price to so if the price again revisiting that level, we can look for selling. But the way, if it is, let's say there's a big, quite a few dodgy here, bearish candle, and if this 30 minutes candle closing as a narrow long week candle, okay, narrow dodgy, we can look for potential selling opportunity in that zone. But first of all, let's see how the price is reacting to this level. Based on that, we can think of either going short or long on this. Okay guys, hope that you are ready for another big day. Dollar gonna strong data. So Eurujpy going 161.88. okay, so we'll be looking at that. But at the moment what we are trying to do here is find an entry. Now guys and girls, keep in mind that if you are trading for some time, that the most important part in trading is to be patient. Okay, so patience is the key to be profitable as a trader, okay, which is very, very important. And this is a virtue, right? This I talk about sometime. When you are patient, you basically win the half of the game of trading, right? So guys and girls, I see that like and view very disproportional. Can you give a thumbs up? Can you make it to above 50 and above 100? Thank you for the support that you are giving to the channel, and also thank you for a subscription. Definitely I do post a lot of content that will help you in your trading journey. Now absolutely, here what we see, after back-to-back 3 candles, the market started to move back down, and I think that will bring that price below this 4-hour 20 EMA, which you could see eventually. And okay, so here is the bearish price section. Let me see where is our potential entry. So this is a 1 hour 20 EMA. Okay, so let me see if we can find, if we can place any pending order here. Guys, are you ready? Are you ready for another entry? Let me see if we can find an entry here by placing a pending order. So this is a 1 hour 20 EMA, and look at the 30 minutes. So there is a doji coming with a bearish price action, and you see the 15 minutes to this level. We can, and let me see 30 minutes. It is a bearish candle forming on 30 minutes time frame. So there is a liquidity candle is being formed. We could sell from this level to this level, but it's gonna be low risk reward, 1 to 1, but a high probability one. Okay, it's better to wait for the price to drop to the 1 hour 20 EMA, because it is in an uptrend. So any drop to this level will give potential for our bullish move. So let me see. So I'm assuming that it's gonna move up a little bit, and if we'll be selling if the price break this. You see, this is a 30 minutes candle forming as a doji. Now if this one is closing as a, if the price again revisit that 2004.232, then we will be selling. Okay, so, and 15 minutes where, yeah, so we'll be selling if the price revisit that level. And yeah, this is what we will be waiting on gold, for the price either to revisit that or to coming back to this level. All right, if we look at the GBP JPY, okay, we see the GJ currently also forming a pattern for a potential pullback. If we look at the 1 hour chart, okay, so if this current candle coming down further, especially breaking that support, we will be looking for buying on GJ. It's a bull market, so we'll be looking for bullish entry. From 5 minutes, okay, we see a candle on the 5 minutes, which is bearish candle is being formed on gold. Okay, I know that it's a very tight trade, on gold, but I will be opening a sell on gold from here. Stop loss will be above this liquidity zone, which only will put on the trade only 8 pip stop loss. Okay, and we'll be targeting to this level, to this liquidity zone, which will be more than 1 to 1, expecting gold to have a downside drop from that level and putting the stop loss a bit more upside for a bit more room, and we'll be looking to sell from this zone on gold. But I think that it's gathering liquidity from the top. We could see gold might drop, but make sure guys you are not doubling up your position in any situation with any risk. So stop loss, it is a market order, stop loss at 2004.544. TP is very fast, TP 2002.67. So I have sold from that zone, expecting gold to drop down. This is a gold trade that we have opened on this level. So as you can see, the market from back to back 3 dojis here. If it is bouncing, then we might see even change of trend, but I think that we could see potential rejection in that area. So it's a very quick trade. It grabbed liquidity again, so let's see how it does. And grab liquidity again. Okay, so it triggered another liquidity. So any drop in that direction will be taking quick profit on that. It's a quick trade for the market. If you look at the 30 minutes close, there is a doji closed on the 30 minutes. And okay, so a bearish doji closed and expecting for the price to revert back, but it closed as a very narrow doji. That's not expected. Might see that break to the upside. Come on. If you look at the 4 hour, the last moment it just turned around the other way. It's a very quick trade. Let me see on GJ, which is moving the other way. In the last moment, the price has just bounced from the level. Let's see how far it goes. So it's from the 50% pullback. Let's see, after this, if we see triple top, still we could see that potential drop in that level. So back to back two liquidity candle. If your spread is high, then I would recommend just put a bit, 1 pip above the stop loss. It's a very tight, as I mentioned, only 8-9 pip stop loss. So make sure you're not moving the stop loss or not doubling up the risk. While we will be running that, let's look at the GBP JPY, how it is doing. GJ from the 1 hour chart, this is support level on GBP JPY. If the price managed to break below this level on GJ, also we can look for any kind of entry opportunity on GBP JPY. So this is a significant level of support on GBP JPY. Okay, so this support, if you look at in the past, had a bounce and expecting it to retest and then to reject. Okay, so what's happening with the gold price action? So we see in 30 seconds there is a candle close. It's like the price has broken to the upside from this level. Okay, so we will be looking to see how the price is reacting in that zone. It retraced up to 50% here. Looking at GJ, still waiting for the price to drop down, and is going with you guys. Let's like the video. Thank you very much, Shady. Sir, have you said buy pending order on GJ? Not yet, no pending order yet. Waiting for the price to give us confirmation, and expecting gold unexpectedly bounce. So we'll be waiting for the price to revert back below our entry. Based on that, we'll be entering if we need it. So here is, there is a doji. In the last moment we saw that there is a bounce, and so still, because the price is in a sharp, in that zone, in a downtrend, we can expect after break of the high to revert back. Let's see how far it goes, and in the meantime, let me see GBP JPY. I still didn't put the buy limit because it's currently, if you look at from this level, there is a long wick candle and expecting it to drop further, and it might drop even to this level where there is a 1 hour 20 EMA before 4 hour close, and then to have a rejection. Okay, so any drop before the candle close might give us potential entry. Gold may have just has bounced from this level the last moment, so okay, it might go up for a deeper liquidity grab. So depending on how okay, so in the last moment, if we see that the price not being able to break, we'll see how the price is reacting. But I think that we could see gold expected it to drop to that level because there is a sharp liquidity gap at the top. So it's still on the trade, but sure how far we will be able to stay. GJ is coming down to that support level. Okay, so with that drop, might be out gold very soon. I'm out with the gold. Okay, so gold, let's find out to see next move. Gold just gather liquidity and bounce from that level. Okay, so we see there's a just reversal from that zone, and let me see how the Gbpjpy is doing. Yeah, we might see that. Okay, so here is Gbpjpy has broken that support. Yeah, GBP/AUD is still open. GBP/AUD is still open. So let's find out where we can see how the GJ move. Gold has just broken out, and from this level, let's see. So Gbpjpy, we look at from the 1 hour and from 4 hour perspective. Before the candle close, any drop will give us potential entry on Gbpjpy. Well, we'll keep eye on gold as well. So it just manipulated in that area, and we might see that ultimately it's coming back down again for another retest in that zone. So looking at GJ, okay, so in this upcoming 18 minutes, if we look at, this is the 4 hour support. If in the next 18 minutes Gbpjpy is touching that support where 1 hour 20 EMA and also the support, we will be taking that trade on GJ as a buy limit. Okay, so we will be putting at the buy limit. Before that, let's see how far gold has done. We'll see that it might just now drop back down. Okay, we'll be looking at GJ how. So from this zone we see this is getting a bounce from that level, and with that bounce, as there is a 4-hour candle closing, if the price retesting this support level, we'll be able to find an entry on Gbpujpy. So let's go back to the gold to see how it is reacting to that zone. As there will be a 4-hour close on gold, it's a little bit in a sideways movement, and after this doji expected it to revert, but it didn't. Instead we saw that form an inverted head and shoulder, has formed a bullish pattern. Okay, so we'll leave it there because gold is not currently trending very nicely. It just, the way it showed here, it showed a pattern to break, but instead we saw that bounce. Now it might just range in that zone, and let's focus on Gbpujpy at the moment, and then we'll be looking at gold again when there will be an opportunity. So Gbpujpy, so where there is a candle close coming, and if we look at, so we see this one is still not giving us that entry opportunity. Once you will find that, you will be looking to enter. And in the meantime guys, if you are enjoying the live session, give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting. Now if we look at some other pairs as well, as there is a candle close coming, let's see what some other instruments are doing. So yen pairs looks very bullish, including CAD-JPY, CHF-JPY, Euro-JPY. So Gbpujpy, see this is structure what we see on GJ. This is not a, there is a consolidation here. You see multiple times the price gathered liquidity, that might bring that price a bit more to the downside. So we'll be waiting for the support here to test and then to give us that entry. Thank you, Victor. Price exactly are you buying, sir? Not yet. So we'll be waiting on GJ for to give us to that entry that we are looking for. Now what happened with the gold after this 15 minutes gold? We have seen another bounce. So here is, you can see the market is showing before the 4-hour close a bit more upside bias. If gold managed to break this support, then we will be opening buy from this level. At the moment it is in a, if you look at here, it's trying to manipulate in that area again. So once you will find that, we can look at, if you look at the GJ, you can see that it's now trying to drop a bit more downside. So for Gbpujpy, if in the next, how many minutes, 10 minutes, if the price managed to drop to this level, then we will be buying. Okay, so this is the pending order limit for GJ. Okay. And this pending order, it will be a buy limit, and that will be only for the 10 minutes. Okay, if the price trigger, if it didn't trigger, then we will not be opening the trade anymore. So I will be putting the stop loss 10 pip from this zone. There is no much volatility, and we will be targeting here 2 to 1 for this trade. In the next 10 minutes, if GBPJPY manage to drop to this liquidity zone, then we will be opening that position. If in the next 10 minutes it is not opening, then we will not be taking, because in that case from the 4-hour close we might see a bit more drop. But if in the 10 minutes the price is hitting that level, from the 1-hour perspective we can expect a rejection to the upside. So this is the pending order on GBPJPY buy limit, right? So I will be also placing that same. So I placed a pending order buy limit in that level on GJ, and we'll leave it there until we see either the price is hitting or not hitting. Let's see. If it does, then we are on that. There is a 20 EMA as well from the 1 hour, expecting GBPJPY, if it touch that level, to bounce back to the upside. Now from gold, we see that it just has made another liquidity grab, and it's now trying to revert back to the support level. So gold is in a range. You can see that it's in a range, and because of that range, so looking at Okay, we see a bit more downside on GJ. We might see that potential trigger, expecting it to drop down to that level. And looking at the 1 hour, so we need to see it in the next 7 minutes for GJ to come down and to hit that 20 EMA and to hit that trade for us. Okay, so we'll be waiting for the price to come down and to retest. If we find that it's happened, then we can open that position. In the meantime, let's see that what's happened with the gold. So basically it has dropped well below, and currently we might see gold for short term moving up or moving in a sideways. There's a 4-hour candle closing, and with that candle close, I think that gold might range a bit more time on the lower time frame in this area. So because it's in a range, any bounce to the upside, we can look for selling. Okay, so if we look at the, you see this is the 5-minute chart. So let's see on Gbpjpy, we can see a drop. So if it drops 7 pip in the next 5 minutes, we are on the trade. Okay, so if it drops 7 pip in the next 4 minutes, looks like we might get trigger. Guys with me, so let me see here. Okay, looking at GJ for next 3 minutes for the price to drop to that level. If it drops, then we will be looking for our pending order is there. Are you guys with me? If you got anyone place that pending order on GJ? Coach, do you still have your strategy? Yeah, I'm still running that GBP UD open price. Hi coach, today gold behavior. So gold is, if you look at today's gold, what we see that from the intraday, I think that we might see there is a news coming up PPI. Until the PPI, we might see that gold ranging in the sideways movement, and after that range, we might see that the price after the range you will know exactly what's happening. But at the moment, it is locally, it is still bullish. Okay, so if you look at here, The price still did not test this previous swing high, previous swing low, which is the support turning resistance. Gold might, if gold is dropping below 2002, I will look for buy at the moment. You can see the price didn't drop to that zone. Instead, we saw that bounce. And if gold drop below this support level, this is a very significant level of support, we will look for going long on gold. Okay, so at the moment it is a bit in a sideways. We'll be waiting for that to happen. So we have one more minutes to go to see if the price is coming and hitting our entry. So from the 4 hour, there is a long wick candle. Okay, so which is for me high probability that if gold, Gbpsd drop to that level, we should see potential bounce. I will be also waiting 1 more minutes after the candle close. If the price slip, take us the trade and then go up. Okay, so let's see if 1 more long wick candle comes, then we need 5 pip drop, 6 pip drop for an entry, and then to see that the market has gone up after our entry. So I will still keep the pending order on until we see the market didn't take us and has gone back up. Okay, so still keeping that pending order on. From the 1 hour, so from the 1 hour, a long wick candle. So if the price managed to drop to the 1 hour 20 EMA, we can expect a reaction to the upside. Okay, so we placed pending order on Gbpsd. Okay, gold has managed to bounce back up from this level, and I think gold now locally we might see a bit more upside trend. 4 hour closed, and from that close GJ still didn't trigger. On Gbpsd. We'll be waiting for that. And in the meantime, guys and girls, if you're enjoying the live session, give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every day. I do post all my content, including the live analysis, live discussion, as well as trading psychology that posted every day and every week will be helpful to you. So if you also smashing the like button, you are supporting the channel, definitely will be helpful for the community. So now let's see here from the lower time frame, gold is forming a very interesting structure here, which is sometime very weird to know. From this support, after the candle close, Gbpusd had a bounce. It didn't come to retest this support, so it's not taking us. I'm expecting it to come down to take us. I'll be holding still the pending order until see how far it takes. I think if it drops down, we should be able to find that entry. Okay, in the next move, if there is a drop aggressively, while gold is still struggling in that area. So let me see that. Yeah, so it's trying to gather further liquidity. Leave it there. Okay, GJ. If Gbpusd is breaking this low, coming back below this level to our entry, will be a good place for buying. Patience is key. Don't be impatient even if you have a losing trade. It's the key to be profitable as a trader, because once you understand how the real trading works, it becomes much easier for you to remain disciplined, because trading, at some point you'll see a lot of trading opportunity, you can make a lot of profit, but some point you just need to be patient, and sometimes the market will do the manipulation and you can't do anything about it. Just the only thing that you can do is managing the risk. That according to Marcus Aurelius, we can't do anything about the outside world or anything outside of us, but what we can do is controlling our action, emotion and thought. So similarly, we can't do anything how the market will do, but we can control our approach to the market, and that's the best thing. Okay, so you can't control the market, but you can control your own approach to the market. That's sure that makes all the differences, right? Because everyone trader and most trader cannot remain disciplined. If a trader lose a trade, then they try to get it back in shortest time, doubling up the risk, tripling up the risk, and ultimately not having anything. But when you are disciplined, not taking action without proper strategy, not taking trade without thinking why, but doing the FOMO trade or revenge trade, then over time no one is gonna be profitable. So it is important that you always be fully aware, okay, which is very important. Awareness is the key. So from this zone we see gold has got that bounce, and I think that now we might see it's going back up to that level and then returning back. Okay, so for gold we might see that range. So any break to the upside might give us again selling opportunity on gold, which is currently showing potentially local bullish. Okay, so see that it's just getting long wick candles, forming long wick candles. This is the 15 minutes price action. So if we look at again GJ, we see that some kind of doji is being formed. So I will still keep the pending order on, because for the next one to come and to hit and trigger is high possibility. While gold is just forming dojis in that area. Okay, so here is some long wick candles is being formed on gold. Okay, if we look at GJ might, you can see it's a sharp rejection, which is in a long-term uptrend, and like it might just keep moving high, or expecting it to come down further and then to give us that entry. All right, guys, so let's see on gold, which is completely different picture on gold. And on GJ, I will keep that pending order on while I'm almost at the end of the session, and definitely in the upcoming session also we'll be looking for some entry as well. I believe that, guys, you enjoyed this live session. If you enjoyed, give a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to learn the strategy that I'm trading and also be part of our trading community, you can join today. Link you can find in the description area. So with that said, thank you for joining the live session. I'll see you very soon trading live again in another session. Before I leave, if you want to join the regulated broker, you can join today. I can give you the link in the description area. There is a link, and also you can use the link I have given in the live chat. You can click the link and then you can register. Even you can start with a very smaller account that I recommend. Expect the price action today. We'll be discussing in our next session. Thank you for all the questions that you guys have given. Absolutely. February, yeah, so quite a few questions has not been answered. I will be going through that in our next session live. Traders for NY, yeah, we will be looking for NY session trade as well. So with that said, thank you for joining the live